Hey guys. Hey Els, how you been doing? What a mess this has been. You know how that wall over there is outright, but I gotta go a little higher, up to 8 feet. The shit's done wrong because they should have brought the drywall all the way over to last 2x4 if you ask me, but they didn't, and their tape is weird. And over here, the same thing. So I took the molding off so I could reach the edge of the 2x4 with the drywall. Okay, 7 feet would be here, but I want it to go 8. I'm really gonna have, see, they got their line of tape where it was in the wrong spot. That's why I'm not understanding this. But so now down here, the wall next to it was real shitty too. It looked at the bottom, it got wet. Now the garage is there. And then I learned something because I thought, well, if we put the drywall in, we could just slide it behind the molding, but that isn't the case unless you get, there was an extra piece when I was measuring. See, this too, you know, so I had to take it out and I gotta go all the way down. I got a mess going on, but I can hardly do it, but I'm doing it. And I take breaks every half an hour, sit there for 10 minutes. But I gotta clean all this up. But it was a bitch getting the molding off. And I swear to God, you couldn't even get that molding off without even breaking that wall. So that's what was weird to me. But I'm gonna vacuum all this up and get it out, and, you know, but gonna tear this wall up too. At least 8 feet, I guess. Probably not that one on the side of the door, but I don't know, something just really weird about here, and then that spot right there. I'm gonna have to go up higher, but I can't go 10. Are these 9 foot? Yeah, I can't. Oh wait, the 8.5. I don't even know. The line there is 7. Figure 8. It's a little less than 8. Who knows? Maybe they planned that's why they put crown molding or something. I have no clue. I can't afford that though. But anyway, I'm working. I've cut up my knuckles. I've done a whole bunch of shit. But there's the drywall, and it's real thin because that's what was already in there. 3/8. But since there's 3 sheets, one there because there was a big hole, somebody fell. One there because there was a hole, somebody pushed somebody in there. And then next to it because that wall is just such shit anyway. So I mean, and what the other part is this is just weird to me too, because the paper was on the inside, I mean, of the wall, behind the drywall. It's like they put it in backwards. I don't know why. And the hint I had was because over here, look what's under it. That's paper. And none of the nails had putty. And it had like a wallpaper over it or something. Because see, these are the same way. That's why you're seeing all that shit like that. I think they put wallpaper up because they put it backwards, and then because the nail holes didn't even have putty or nothing. But it is a disaster. Like right there, the air conditioning unit thing, it looks like moisture. That's right at the drywall cut, but it is really bad there. No tape. That's the part where I'm trying to tell you there's no tape. There was some along the top edge over there above the door, and there was some along the corner over there. But no tape in the middle seams. If you look over here, excuse me, it was the same damn thing. Now, I don't understand that crack because that's not a drywall line. You look, the drywall line is probably there going there, which is past. If you look at that, oh, there's the drywall line that had no tape on it. That's the ceiling. So I've been sitting here thinking, and you know, I'm just going to try to do the best I can. Like I said, I've helped put drywall in, but I've never did the mudding and taping. So that'll be an experience. But I guess, you know, I've seen where you fold the tape, you know, you fold the tape in half, you know, put the putty, I believe, underneath and then on top, and do it quick. Let it dry real good, but there wasn't even insulation next to this door there. If you see that, you can't see the gap next to the 2x4, which is about an inch and something. I can't get through. I don't know if you could see this. They didn't have shit in there, and they only had a little bit of insulation at the top. There was no insulation in there. And that's all cheap shit too, but anyway, I'm learning a lot. I have to do this because, like, I had something really bad happen on the 22nd, and I gotta focus on something else. You know? So, I can't get through here, but life is, can be, wait, what did I, sit on my pencil? Yeah, went to sit down on my pencil, jammy in the ass. But, so, it's an experience, I'll tell you that much. I'm nervous the whole time. I have to sit on my ass the whole time. My knees are bad. I can't lean on them. I have a cushion. I could lean for a couple minutes, but that's about it, you know. So I'm going to tear the rest of that wall out. And then him and I together, I guess, could, if I straighten it out and get it right. Just got a couple questions. But because their tape being lining up, the way they did that, their tape was in the wrong spot. But this laundry room has never been fixed since we moved in 12 years ago. And the reason why, because we knew it was a lot of work. And it wasn't turning out when we were trying to put some mud on some spots. It just, it ended up all cracking because we couldn't get to it. That's why when I would sit here and sing, you would see a big splotch right there. And when you leave that mud up there for too long, and then you get the roof leak, and fucking shit was hanging, embarrassing. But I'm pretty happy about it, and just knowing, you know, we don't have much money to even do it, but I'm figuring if it goes slowly, like, put the money in the right place somehow. But that's hard because when you're always behind and bills are higher and gas and everything, shit like that, you know. So, oh well. I've been liking your guys' videos. I came through a couple the other day, and I don't even think I commented, but I put a like. I sometimes listen as I'm doing this, you know. So, he got a hold of that freezer from a guy, hardly for any price, so coming in handy. I had a fridge from my ma that I had forever, but it took a shit and didn't seem fixable. Like the other one we have, we fixed it. We've done a lot of things, like both fans, one in the freezer, one on the bottom. And I'm really glad that, you know, Brian is learning a lot, and I'm really glad about that, because it makes you feel better when you know, you Because there's a lot of people out there that call you stupid or you don't listen or whatever and things like that. And I'm not trying to get negative here, but I'm really, really sick of hearing that. And I haven't been stupid. I've had just a different life to where I had to do different things. And so I never got to experience stuff that other people did till maybe a year ago or two when he got out of school. And now I'm in the house all the time still, but at least I'm here in here being able to do this, and I need this, I need this. I need things for me because life can be very depressing. So, what happened to me last week, I just don't really want to mention, but I have suspicions. And that's why I guess I'm keeping quiet about it, but a couple of you know. And it's just weird. It really sucks when you have to be quiet. But when the time is right, you know, that's the hard part. Coffee cup's all dirty. But thank you all for the inspiration and the love and the friendship and the community. Thank you. If there's anything I could do, talk on the phone once in a while. I tend to talk a lot because there's so much, and I love to laugh and everything, but then I have to, you know, it's so hard because I haven't been able to talk in so many years, and I've just had to work and take care of the kid and clean and everything and cook and everything, and it's so hard to be on the phone, and I've had people kind of yell that, you know, they wanted to call every single day, and then they would fall asleep on the phone and shit. And a one girl got mad at me. She told me that I will never understand other people's feelings, which is a total crock of shit. I've had other people tell me, this is family though, that I don't have any feelings. I don't care, but they're not telling me what I'm supposed to care about. Okay, so, you know, there's just so much shit like that. And you know what? I don't have time to dig around. And then on the other hand, I have a couple people that I talk on the phone that it's perfect and we understand. You know what I'm saying? A person might not get back to me for 8 hours, and then same thing with me. Sometimes it can't be the next day, or I'll just put a text through. Or, you know, I had another family member that same thing, called 2-3 times a day, even when I was at work, and I can't concentrate like that. And plus too, I had an Obama phone, which I only had 2 hours a month. So, you know, I've come a long way. And I get pissed because I've always had shitty jobs, but that was the only ones I could do that I could fit into what I'm living in with the autism. Because I had to quit my house cleaning jobs, like I told you guys before. I had 7 on my own, and I was really doing well. And I had to stop that eventually. Because the school calling me home for eczema. Really? One time my mom could go get him, but the other times he just wasn't too competent. I don't have a big family. I don't have anybody nearby that he knows or got used to or nothing like that. But I don't know. It's getting better. He's talking to a girl more often, things like that. But that's iffy. Not on his end, but meaning it's iffy on my end because you know, a lot of times there's a fall, and there's already been a fall. and trying to talk, I don't mean to be rude, but sense into somebody that just doesn't want to really hear it is very hard to do. And it takes time, and that's where my time and energy goes, in teaching and guiding and all. And I've had to do it so much that I haven't even had time for myself. And so now I hope I can. So I'm gonna roll me another cigarette, and that's my other problem. I'm smoking too much. Yep, it does take a toll. The sawdust stuff, I was trying to wear a mask most of the time, but 3/4, and that does help, but I've been waking up having a hard time breathing, even though, I'm wearing the mask. So, but I'm learning a lot, and that's what I want to do. And it's a lot cheaper when you can do it yourself, because I've never been able to just call and hire someone in and get it done, or even pick a choice of what I wanted them to do. Nope, never. You're always taking the old shit, making something out of it, and a lot of times when you live that way your whole life, it just gets pretty depressing. So I know these walls aren't going to be perfect, just like when I did the patio thing and Brian jumped in on it, and that helped me a lot, because for 2 weeks I was having cramps and everything, but that was from a different reason, which now I'm not having that anymore. So I mean, a little bit around the time when the shit's supposed to be, but so maybe I could tell those people and have an excuse like they do, is they're rotten just in general. But I think I'm going through menopause, so at least I got an excuse. And if I don't hang up now, I'm going to end up starting to put people down and say the F word and everything else. But keep up the great work, you guys. I hope the video is inspiring. It's not anything to brag and act cool or what. Once in a while you might, wow, cool, I feel cool because I did it. But I mean, it's not. These videos are not to do that. It's actually so further in my life, I can see the accomplishments that I've done and be proud of them, because it's been a long time coming. So, all right then, I love you. Take it easy now. Bye.